Hello, hello, everybody. We are sitting on Smolensk, which I am shocked they want to play from a console scene, given how much it struggles. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We're should be starting momentarily. We're sitting at 49 versus 49 right now. For some reason the banner keep. Yeah, we have S-Grupa versus 9th of May. S-Grupa, we do have a few outside HG that are joining. But for the most part, mostly HG. But yeah, Smolensk has... We'll see how the admin camera works. Maybe the night version is better? Too sure? Don't feel any camera stutteriness right now. Everything seems okay. Okay, when we go by the burning buildings, does get a little bit... You can feel it a little bit. Not sure what the holdup is. Hopefully any moment. I mean, it's 49 versus 50. Can't be waiting on too many. Unless they do want to fill at the 50 mark. Go check out the 9th of May camp. Game starts in 1 minute. Here we go. Alrighty. Let's see how the performance is. There we go. Okay, there we go. Go ahead and start a squad. We have 84th Battalion Bridge as the middle point. Offset points for both sides. When it, oh man, there we go. It's that jitteriness. Or maybe the night. Oh yeah, there we go. There's a little bit of. Do we feel it? Let me try to run around a little bit. Let me just see how it is. Doesn't feel too bad. You just a little bit. Just a little taste. But we'll see once things get going. More vehicles spawn in. Okay, we'll go to the camera. Alrighty, for those of you joining me today and are not watching any soccer matches or World Cup matches, I'm anticipating a crowd of 10, maybe 15. But no, we have Esgrupa versus 9th of May here on Smolensk, and they're giving 84th Battalion Bridge a shot. We have Lumberyard over there offset, and then up to Panzer Loading Station. Fourth point over here is Moskovskaya Street. Then down to Bombarded Riverfront. I mean, this map is... I rarely get to cast it, but it's kind of funny how I've been saying that over the last month. It's been, hey, a few streams. I got, let's see, two Smolensk streams in the past month. Very, very, considering I never streamed my match before. But with Battalion Bridge, we do have the bridge, this over here. Now, these rivers you can't cross. You just got to go very slowly through them. And then, well, we could turn the brightness up a little bit, actually. A little bit more visible. Yeah, the infantry wading in the water get picked off pretty easily, and then they could try to go the bridge, or the two bridges here. We have the little footbridge over to the right, then the main bridge. I don't think the match that was really good I got to cast was up here. Really good back and forth between both teams. Here we go. Take a look at the opening lowdown. Raspberries off to the are moving down the road there. Then Axis look okay. We got some bodies up to the north. Yeah, there's the... Feel it. A little bit. Hopefully it plays okay. We'll monitor the total numbers at the top. See if we lose a bunch of people. I'll be down here. There we go. I was in the wrong way. Now, there have been some wild tank flips on Smolensk. Crazy, crazy tank flips. He goes up in front of the... Caveman! Captain Caveman. E-34 to the bottom right will be suppressing over here. We have a nice blueberry wave. No garrison on the border, though. Got to get a garrison on the border, buddies. Very, very confined opening here, though, for the Axis. North and then south, right there. Nothing up farther in the upper grids. See how the Puma fares? Puma stops. They do not keep going. Usually you do see Pumas want to just book it through the enemy backline and try to wipe outposts. Actually, I think I had to turn my volume down a little bit. The volume is... Okay, I think it's okay. We'll put it down to 50. I think I turned it up. I think it's more in my headphones. And the first cap, I think, is about to come in. One T-34 destroyed on the main road. And there we go. All right, so as Grupa, we'll go up 3-2 right here. Oh, I think I... Why does that keep switching? Interesting. Okay. I'll try to pay attention to it. Hopefully it doesn't switch again. Yeah, hopefully we're okay. Okay, hopefully that doesn't change the logos and stuff again. Alrighty, so we have few blueberries up here to the north. 9th of May gets good, firm, got a line going. I mean, it's still early in the match. We'll see how this whole develops. Davert. One Luke's beelining it over here to the 9th of May front line. Luke's trying to find these spawn points back here. Remember, 4th point is up here offset. Looking, I mean, there's plenty of good spots in the background to throw airheads and sneak around Jeeps with SLs. Or maybe even half track. Plenty of buildings to hide things behind, that's for sure. Echo. Icing. Here's a shot. It's going to decide to put his satchel down here. Maybe not. Got key bomb up top. Satchel placed. Key bomb hanging on the second floor. Satchel's ticking down below. We got key bomb and Cryptica Bane. Ivan goes back. Satchel should get key bomb, I'm assuming. There should be about maybe 6 seconds or so. The blueberry's coming over to the left. Oh, okay. Gets a ball. Commander Mars today for 9th of May. I wonder if it's the same thing as what Juno Beach was, with the night map performing a little bit better than the day map. You can feel a little bit stutteriness, but it's not too bad. Although, that's just my end. And I'm wondering how it is for them. Mars hanging out in the middle of the circle, just monitoring the chevrons, relaying some communications, making sure everything's okay. Backline looks all good for the Axis. Just got one squad up here in the Gant that's probing about. But like I said, plenty of opportunities on Smolensk for some backline shenanigans. Panzer IV going up against a two-person T-34. Rocket misses over to the right. Panzer IV knocks it out. Curtis Cap. Onto De Bruin. Panzer IV comes out with the victory, and we're going back to their front line. The Brumbar, though, three-person Brumbar. Rarely do you see a three-person Brumbar. Most of the time, I just see one person in it, hanging out in the back line. And they're just chilling by themselves, man. Then they get satcheled, or a recon tank, light tank comes over to the back and knocks them out pretty easily. But they're just chilling here right across the river. Trying to land some rounds here on Able Tank Mark. Oh no, Able Tank Mark is T-70. Gee. Igor, last one inside. And of course, there's always a satchel player nearby. Oh. Always. Always is. Middle East. Goes over there. Satchel's cooking. Got about 15 seconds, and there's nothing really that Igor can do. It's just, yeah, it's not going to happen, buddy. All right, so the T-70 will get taken out. Solid defense over there on the front line. Nothing much to really contend with over in the hard cabin, though we do have a few blueberries lurking around to the rears. Item squad's back there, Baker Squad. Got a half track on its way. First IS-1 coming down to the bottom. IS-1 getting a little bit closer here. Camp Progress coming in on 4th. With just a few blueberries that are winning their gunfights in the circle. Bomber run coming in. That'll be over here on the front line. Actually be up to the north. The raspberry wave right spawned in a few seconds too late for it to matter too much. Alright, as good about with a significant little chunk here inside the hard cap. Cadaver, Jamaica Jones, Waldy, Malister, Etzanawa, Mosh. Will Knight the May bring all these bodies back to offset this? Okay, maybe it's just enough. Few blueberries did step outside the circle. Airhead called in. The Commander Molthrow man. Yeah, it's one of those things as Commander. You're looking at it and you're going, hey, how serious is the pressure? What are we looking at here? How many do we need to bring back? And the few that we did bring back win their gunfights in the hard camp? Because sometimes the enemy has really good shooters in there, man. And they just wipe out your responding squad one after another. And next thing you know, you're like, oh, crap, we're going to need a bigger team callback because camp progress went from 20% to 60%. And if you're just joining me today, everybody, I'm your host, Smithers, for this friendly matchup between Azgrupa and 9th of May here on Smolensk. So far, we've seen just one camp. I'm going to the axis over there on 84th Battalion Bridge. Found car pauses. Malister. Old. No, I think he already used his satchel earlier on the T-70. Igor, Eugene Perkov, you're in this clown car. Daver. Oh, it's gonna get up. Yep, it's gonna move. He's trying. Good maneuvering there by the driver. Can't stop now, though. Can't stop now. Okay, they're gonna get out of here. All right, I think fourth point is going to be okay for right now, everybody. Airhead plane called above. Yeah, Azgrupa did drop that airhead, but it was taken out. 9th of May calling in their own airhead south of the point. And just remember, Council airheads are so quiet, like I always say on my streams. But this one has been marked right away. I go with Merca and Ophius. Tomek goes inside the building here. The airhead is... Where's this thing? What? Is that it? Oh, that's it. No, is that it? Oh no! Oh no! Can they even get in there? Oh no, it's a room that's locked off! Oh, what are the chances? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Yeah, the airhead's in a locked off room, everybody. Yeah, they spawn in. Oh, no. Oh, no. There's nowhere for them to go. Damn. Yeah, such a good airhead spot, but nobody's gonna be able to get out of it. And the funny thing is, they are counting towards cap wave, but another spawn wave inside the building. Okay, Klaus was able to get out. Klaus spawned on the border over there, and so he's not stuck inside the building. Now, it would be hilarious if the entire 9th of May team spawned here and they just stayed in this locked building and they started capping the point. That would, and they capped the point. That would be absolutely the best thing ever. It really would. Look at this. Look at him. Look at him. Guys, just stay in here. Just stay in here, please. You're causing cap weight. You're forcing Esgrupa to come back and hunt a... Oh, Satchel's place! Oh no, buddies! Oh no, they got nowhere to go! Oh, damn! Oh no! Here comes more of them! We'll get a corner view of this. Oh no! Oh, that's crazy. Wow. You know, I've streamed a lot of games. I've streamed probably, I think I'm up to 600 games. Never seen anything like that. Oh, man. That was good stuff. Alrighty, so post... trapped airhead location at Commander Barnes. One Tiger by the hard camp. Limits. Guns down one. Gonna go for the Tiger now. Tiger has 3 crew members. Limits. Oh, Tiger's stuck on them. And there we go. Satchel placed in the rears. Jamaica Jones, though, and Cove are going to be able to defuse it in time. No, no! Ew. They had to be close, though. That looked really promising. Thought they jumped on it in time. Recon plane goes up. Pretty even fight down here. Nagad is snuck around to the back, so we'll have to see what Nagad ends up doing. Esgrupa with a front door garrison to attack 4th point. See how many frags they're able to win to maybe gain a little bit of an edge. Heckin' hecked. Guido Blitz. No jump around the corner and stabbing move. I was expecting that. Artillery strikes falling. To the bottom, just one artillery strike. The GAT pings the garrison over there to the rears. Go check out the front line. Who knows, though? Maybe after the latest updates, Smolensk is starting to perform just a little bit better. I mean, I don't sense as much of the lag as I did before. This is a nice little scaffolding piece to jump on top of. Nice one about to take care of the P4. P4 backs his booty up into the IS-1. IS-1 misses. Can the Panzer IV make it out of this? Panzer IV tilts the IS-1. But I don't know if they have the angle here. Oh no, oh no, oh no, Panzer IV. Oh! Damn, I was gonna say, if the Panzer IV could have kept pushing him and ramming him against the building, I was wondering if they were gonna have a chance to flip him and then shoot him in the back or something. But no dice. Panzer IV, or IS-1 comes out ahead. We'll see. We do a bomber run coming over there on 4th, though. Let's go take a look. Airhead lands over there to the northwest. As group is ahead. Airhead is right down below. Kebab is trying to find it. Aaron? Oh no! Oh no! Aaron, buddy! Oh, what happened? Oh no! And the airhead will get taken out. Ah, damn. Wonder if Aaron was experiencing a little bit of a lag spike, and Kebab took full advantage of that with the shovel. Bombing run coming. Oh, you have a Katusha on its way over there to the southwest. Asgrupa still camping, but I think we have a decent chunk of raspberries outside of the sector right now. And as soon as they come in here, it should be okay. But they gotta win some gunfights. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Ninth of May begins to get some camp progress back. Nice recall there to the bottom left. Front door garrison spawn comes back in. 4th point not at all yet secure. Although 9th of May did get a nice call back over here to the west side. Diesel. Special place. Guns down one. Pushes out. Keep up. It's Kiesel. Saves the garrison. The frag differential for infantry continues to grow here a little bit, up to about 170. What I do? No doubt gonna hear the footsteps down below. Trying to figure out. Enemy is here. Barabushi. Going for Patrick. Nope, nope, nope. Not going for Patrick. Recon squad over there to the back front line still looks okay. We have a weird instance where we have Esgrupa pushing forward from the south, the west. Meanwhile, 9th MA is directly to the west of them, and they're also pushing midpoint from the north. The GAT squad coming over here from the west side as well. Could have a nice OP really close there. Wins. Weißenrausch. Burns the outpost. Does not... Oh, no, you may have already seen that. Yeah, you probably always saw them spawn in. It's probably what he shot. Always have the 3-second rule when it comes to the outpost spawns. Whenever you burn an outpost, try to wait 3 seconds at least. Make sure the enemy doesn't just spawn in after you burn it. Winds is over here in the back, right between all the different garrisons. Bit of a chance for a nice double support swap to get something up back here. Plane goes above? No plane. Okay. Okay, Suko. We'll throw a man on the bridge. Now that's dedication, man. You know, that's why... Whoop, whoop. Gotta dive underneath. Yeah, progress still continuing on forward. We've seen 9th MA respond before. I'm gonna hold off from going back there. At least for right now. Let's see if it gets too serious, though. Mister with the MG42 to the left. Brongles. In support. Okay, let's go back to 4th. 54 minutes left to go. Looking a little bit more serious this time. Blueberries in the hard cap. 9th and 8. Brings back enough from the corners. One recon tank destroyed to the right. Esgrupa with 3 tanks in the southeast corner here. Tiger is right down below us. Now this Tiger has pushed up way far ahead. They do have able squads OP by them. They can use that as radar if they want to. But man, being out here in the... Man, not much infantry support. It's kind of scary. Shot comes in. Down goes the T-34. Okay, Tiger's going to push forward now. And we got to see how aggressive these tanks get on 4th, considering the environment. Bombing run called into the east side. Straight north to south here. We got a Puma coming around. The bombing run will bring up fortunately, just a bunch of dirt there for Molthrow-man. Axis now commit 2 tanks over here to the hard camp. Supply truck down to the south for 9th of May, going right up against middle. Neon chart. Rocket in the tracks. Tiger's still able to move, though. I would be shocked if Esgub is able to cap this still. 9th of May doing a really good job of bringing enough bodies back. We're going to have a key hard cap engagement here in just a second. It's going to have to happen now, though. Oh, damn, they got it. Oh, I did not expect that. Yeah, all these raspberries were just outside, and it came in just a little bit too late. They start the cap progress now, but... Oh, they lost all those spawns and all that effort. Rockets come in, take down the Tiger. Pretty sure the Puma must have been destroyed by now as well. Damn, they were so close. I wonder if they were just trying to figure out how to get past these buildings here to the circle. They were probably rushing to... Yeah. Damn. Oh, so close. Micah Jones, going for the satchel in the building. Okay. 9th of May with an excellent callback here. Everybody rushing on in to get this back. I think they're going to be just fine. Man, just being so close like that to saving it. All right, there we go. Back to 3-2. 9th of May still has decent chunk of bodies down here to the bottom, and we'll see these squad leads put up some new garrisons and stuff to rush on forward. Now, as good as going to be on a little bit of a confused state now post-camp. Major guns down, kid. Now, I'm guessing he heard the STG. Yeah, okay, that's what it was. Yeah, he's looking for a satchel. Major, Robin, Rafiki. Tiger takes one shot here on the road. Fires back. Remember that the recent update, heavies can take 3 shots to the front versus the previous 2. Although, I don't know if they're going to be able to get out of this one. Yeah, I think the Tigers can be just fine. 9th of May has a little bit of presence down here. We got the launch garrison. Yes, we do. So if 9th of May decides that, hey, now could be the time to make this push and do a full team commit. Couple blueberries up here to the north. Raycon squad over there to the back. Limits HUD Sonic. Kaisa Jev. Mister. Take down a couple. Ninth of May still has some bodies down here to the south. Kind of wondering if they're going to do a double support swap. 4th point looks okay. Axis able to maintain a decent little pocket there for pressure. Didn't expect to hear that. Leaster. It is accessible up here. Real. Fires a warning shot. Here's the STG down below. And gets him right in the back. Was Melister able to get... Nope, Garrison's right there, yeah. 39 minutes left to go, everybody. For those of you just joining me, I'm your host today, Smithers, for this what I thought was a 2-team event. It is more of like a mixer. Here on Smolensk, so far we have seen 3 captures. 1 over middle right here, and then 2 over 4th. I thought it was as good of a versus 9th of May, but then, as people in chat have pointed out, got some fills. A little bit more fills than you would see for a normal scrim. Which, then someone pointed out that it is a mixer. I just had a little bit of misunderstanding. Heimat lieber. Nope, doesn't see if start. Daver, waiting. Another bombing run called into 4th over here to the backside. Do have a garrison right here, but unfortunately that's going to be locked for the most part. Okay, here we go again. I think last time they were just struggling to get back in the circle. Yeah, progress offsets. Nope, goes back in favor of the Axis. Big gunfights here. Leon Chart coming down below. If he can knock out a few of these blueberries, they're okay, but Leon Chart is staying in the corner to provide some cap weight, and the Axis go up again, 4-1. Oh! Brutal. 5th point. Cap begins. Mike Squad's back there. Cap has begun, so they're going to be locked out of HQ. 9th of May is going to have this garrison here to go to. Love Squad's pushing up to the border. Expecting to see a big spawn over here to our left. The rush from this garrison. Right around here somewhere. There it is right there. And they would need to rush south and make their way across the building. Do we have a half track down here? No, no half track. Okay, big spawn wave. Now, they're going to enter the sector. Yeah, they should enter the sector any second. There we go. Big chunk. Should offset it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, okay. Yeah. Now, they have to get across the river, but it's pretty narrow here. Shouldn't have too big of a difficult. Okay, here come the raspberries. Across the water. Through the water they go. No MG42s. Bootsman Maya. Jonesy. Now, with the FG42, man, and the Soviets going across the water like that, you would probably have yourself a grand old time. Axis committing some more troops. We do have another Tiger coming up from the bottom. This time, as Grupa has a bigger force there on 4th to hold it. And of course, we saw the Soviets having to pull a whole bunch of bodies back here for 5th. OP burned. I'm on Libra waits. Nobody spawns in. Good to go. 9th of May pulls a whole bunch back up there to push 4th. Oh, damn. Nice combo with artillery. Maybe a satchel too, I'm not too sure. Go over here to 5th. Bootsman Maya trying to find a good spot. Good elevation spot. Not too many to be had in this area. Bars by HQ. Commander versus sniper. Mars, waiting for the sniper to come to him. Fire throws a grenade. Just overshot. Mars, though, may need to bandage. Peeks out. Wins the 1 versus 1. Axis get a whole bunch of garrisons and outposts established around 4th, and everything looks much better than it did before. 9th May push back to the border. Axis start to get a few more bodies around here. Shot comes in from the right. Tiger's going to die behind the building. I think he should be able to be there in time. Got a repair station they were going to build, but that will need to hold off for at least a few more moments. Yeah, that's the thing about Smolensk that I noticed is that just because you have 2 grid squares like that back to back doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be able to fit a whole bunch of good garrisons. Because beyond this wall, man, the rest of the grid square, you got the water and then the rest of these open trees. Maybe you can fit a garrison somewhere here, but it would be so temporary. I would just have it for emergency measures. Now, if you're on the opposite side of the riverbank, a few more spots. Supplies up here, 9th of May throwing an airhead to the northwest. Spotted pretty much instantly by Tethys. Or the, could be just around the area. 40 crack. Lekoga. I think the only airhead we saw work out was the one that landed in that building that could not be accessed. Airhead's gonna fall. Assuming Tethys knows. Yeah, okay, here comes Tethys. Strafing run, Katusha. Nope, no. Okay. Tethys goes under, looks inside. Airhead right in the corner. Tethys looking around, doesn't see it. Will 40 crack see it? 40 crack does. There we go. Okay. Tethys comes back and says, oh, man, really? That was right there the whole time. $25 left to go. 9th of May holding on to 5th. Putting a little bit of pressure on the southwest of 4th. He still gets 2. Number 3 for Kiesel. You're in the middle of the hard camp with Sanchel. Bullthrow man. Navigating his way through. Light tank down to the bottom, T-70. Looking for that Puma crew. Oh, the trenches! Haven't seen any crazy tank flips today. Everything's been pretty tame. Oh, kid's getting close to the edge there. So close. Looks like he's gonna be okay though. Camp progress begins on Moskovaya Street. I think the Axis... I mean, they got the garrison right there in the Kharkiv. If that garrison gets taken out... Where's this garrison at? Oh, mamma mia, it's right there out in the open. Klaus running up to it. Klaus could have a very nice satchel. Ah, I think he got gunned down at the last second. Damn, died right by it, but a rocket comes in. No, the rocket didn't get it either. Rocket was a little bit too short, hit the sandbags. Onto De Bruin. Running forward. Gonna go for the dismantle. Nope, spawn wave. And, oh, gets shot at the last second. Nice dive, though. Almost, man. It's one of those things where you spawn in on it, not necessarily that many people look down. Because you're trying to manage the shots going off around you. Next thing you know, it's gone, and you go, oh no, he was right there the whole time. Yeah, progress does come in on 5th, but 9th of May is winning it here on 4th. So as long as they can keep up the pressure here, they should be okay. As Grupa does not really have a garrison within the area. They got one up to the north, but that's it. I think this is going to go in favor of 9th of May. And 9th of May strikes back comes in with the cap. Half-track potentially placed. Oh, no, it's a Jeep. Okay, okay. One garrison to the south of 84th Battalion Bridge. One up to the north for S Grupa. They'll be just fine. Got to win a few frags here against the Raspberries. Rocket from Jamaica Jones. If suit. If stot. 16 minutes left to go, ladies and gentlemen. Gets him from the bush. Raspberries around to the rears. Yeah, okay. Access is going to be just fine. 9th of May didn't. I mean, I was wondering if they're going to have a half track back there instead of a Jeep, but it was just a Jeep. Bombing run called in over down to the bottom. Is that an actual garrison? Let's go take a look. Mothro man is back. Oh, yeah. Spawn wave comes in. Healthy spawn wave with a whole bunch of SLs. Good to see. Gotta get out of here quickly, though. Bombing run's coming in. South to north. Bars, looking at his map, is about to get wasted from some Heinkels. One SL gets wide. Mars. Oh, hits it with the garrison. Freeman as well. Nice bombing run there from Mothroman. Okay, how many OPs do we have up? I think just maybe 2 from the Soviet side. Terminator. Stop. Gets right back. Okay, the garrison did get taken out. We have a couple outposts. 9th of May desperately needs a garrison over here to the east. Axis still have that garrison down to the south. 13 minutes. It would be something else if 9th of May is able to cap this just off of those 2 OPs. This garrison is still alive down to the bottom. I mean, Axis should be able to flip a whole bunch of bodies here. And then they'd be just fine. They gotta act quickly! The Axis should be okay. More reinforcements. I mean, this... Okay, we do have a garrison for 9th of May. If I'm 9th of May, man, I'm throwing everybody on that Gary. You have a nice chance here with 12 minutes left. I don't know how many more you're going to get just like this. Panzer IV driving all around the hard camp, looking for any outpost whatsoever. Nelly Furtado, Merker. Look at him go! Orpheus! Going right inside the building. Garrison taken out on the front door. As group access with a garrison up here to the north of 4th. Transport truck over here to the rears, actually. Recon squad lead. Okay. Axis survived that potential... I mean, it got pretty... It was up towards 80% there. Freeman. East strike called in over there on that garrison. Tatarin survives it. Eats Stuka for breakfast. Unbelievable. Now, that's when you know a player goes to the gym, man. Just the fact that all his muscle fibers were able to absorb the blow from the Stuka, and he just stood there and laughed. Yeah, I've seen videos of those Russians with bears, man. The grizzly bears, brown bears. I know how tough they are. It seems like, according to Instagram, that every single Russian has a grizzly bear. A grizzly bear is basically the Russian form of a golden retriever. You just have him lying around, pet him, feed him, talk to him, treat him like a dog. God, imagine having that as a guard dog, man. A burglar breaks into your house. They think, oh, I'm going to have easy. It's going to be easy pickings for me. Gonna be able to steal whatever I want. Next thing you know, they open the door and there's a freaking grizzly bear waiting for you, man. That grizzly bear rips them to shreds. Bro. The most terrifying ways to die that I could possibly think of. If I to Udu, oh, just watching across the river there. No threat to 4th. Everything looks okay. As Grupa has some harassment. Blueberries back here, but nothing too serious. Yeah, I love the Russians that are sitting casually and they have the grizzly bear right next to them and they're just feeding it blueberries or pieces of salmon. That's such a crazy little thing to observe. I Major jumps out. No! Seven minutes, 30 seconds left. Those of you just joining me, I'm your host today, Smithers, for this more of a mixer type event. We've seen 5 captures so far in Smolensk. Doesn't seem to be running too bad, but I'll be curious what players that played gonna comment. seen 5 captures, like I said. We had 1 over middle, but then the other 4 were over 4th. Frag differential approaching 330 or so. And it's just not, it's not all tanks and artillery. It's Axis not even playing with artillery today. Couldn't find anybody to do it. But mostly it's been all German. Garrison being taken out by Legendary Fox. There we go. What can the Russians cook up in these final few minutes? What do they got? Axis position looks totally fine. Only thing I could think of would be an airhead that slips by at this point. Not enough time to really drive a half track around. With a 60-second spawn timer, wouldn't really be able to get there in time. We have the recon squad back here, but no supplies for them to use up at the border. Axis are spread out in a nice formation here to watch over everything. And you got... oh, there's the airhead. Okay. We got the river, too, to act as a nice little... it just slows the Soviets down a little bit here. So this airhead, is it going to be the same location as last time? Take a look. Falling right back here. That light turned on when we got close. Airhead will be... okay, Tomek is nearby. There's the airhead. Tomek. Ready to take it down. And... Strafing run! Oh, it gets Tomek! Oh, it got Tomek! Okay. There's going to be a little bit of a chance here. A little bit of chance here for the Soviets to commit the all-in. We got a... oh, we do have a half-track. Twins! Able to drive it forward. The 9th of May defense up for it, though, has to hold. It's one of those things where teams obviously at this point want to be like, hey, let's throw everything at mid, but then you gotta go, wait, we gotta defend. We gotta defend at least. We gotta keep some people back here. Half track coming forward. Oh my gosh. Twins. Go for Groggles. Oh no. Oh man. Oh, the artillery shell takes him out. Okay, 9th of May pouring in for the southwest. The airhead did get destroyed. We got a couple squad leads that'll be working their way here. Bombing run coming in as an insurance policy. Boom up, Panzer IV. And there we go, everybody. Alrighty, so congratulations to the Axis for coming out with the victory here today after a nice 5 capture matchup on Smolensk. Overall, it seemed like the performance wasn't too bad. Thought it was pretty okay. Just a few little spots with jitters. Seems better than... I mean, of course, I didn't play it. I was zooming around in admin camp, so I gotta remember that. But if you played in today's match, feel free to drop a comment down below and let me know how you think it ran. But thank you for joining me today, everybody. We're going to have... I mean, streams are going to be light right now because the World Cup is obviously getting up to the peak levels right now. So not much stream demand at the moment. So, but after the World Cup is over with, we'll have the Vietnam Open Beta for console this time. And then I mean, the release for Vietnam is only a month and a couple days away. Looking forward to all of that. Yeah, thank you for joining me today, everybody. I'll be live again tomorrow around, I think, 5 Eastern or something like that. 5:30ish or so. For the RVNT Mixer, as long as it's still on. I know a lot of games have been canceled because especially England's going to the semifinals against Norway, or the quarterfinals, I should say. You have France playing Morocco. You're gonna see the result of that. Could see. Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see how those matches turn out. All right, there we go. Alrighty, buddy. Well, thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time. Come on, buddy.